Hello, parents from grades from 6B and 6L. Seeing as we've now forgotten 2 weeks in a row to do the weekly update and send it to you, we thought that we would send a video to communicate what's been going on this week.
Yeah.
Excuse the hat and casual wear. We started our electives today.
Electives
Both
today,
of
which
us
was
were
a lot of
doing
fun.
sport-based ones, so we decided to get involved. So, Mr. Lego, what happened in maths and French this week?
We looked at volume and capacity and the link between the two. We looked at real-life examples. The students worked with a bunch of examples in their books. We just had really good discussions around volume capacity. In French, we looked at the relation between subject and verb. And then we also worked on our hero text for our 3H presentations.
Yeah, so 3H presentations started this week, where we heard from the students presenting their hardship, hero, and highlight. They were incredible.
Set the bar very high.
Yeah, set the bar incredibly high, exceeded our expectations, and was also a really awesome opportunity to kind of just start to scrape the surface a little bit and kind of make ourselves a bit more vulnerable. And I think a few kids actually saw a few connections between each other's experiences, I think.
Definitely,
so
yeah.
Hopefully that will help contribute to developing even stronger bonds towards the end of this year. So that was 3H's kicked off. In English, we watched Hunt for the Wilder People, which is one of the texts that we're going to be looking at this term. We're going to be doing text analysis of both a film, so the film Hunt for the Wilder People, but also the book that it's based on, the Barry Crump book, Wild Pig and Watercress. We really enjoyed watching it with the kids. It's a fantastic film. If you haven't seen it, seriously recommend. It's actually on YouTube. Seriously recommend watching it. So we watched that earlier this week, and then we did some character analysis. I was speaking to the kids earlier this week that we need to start honing our skills on writing from an analytical perspective. So that's what we're going to start turning our focus to. We then also continued with our focus on various economic concepts. This week was consumer choice. And so the kids were writing up their explanations for consumer choice. Been speaking to them a lot about the complexity of their texts, in that we've got such a high standard within this cohort that simply explaining something in 50 words and just giving us a definition, we can push it a bit further by including an example that shows the definition, and we've been weaving in writing techniques into that. I've been very, very impressed with the calibre of work. If you're keen to have a look at their work, it's on their Google Classroom. They should be able to show you what's going on there. We started electives this week.
Yeah, which was a lot of fun. It was off to a really
great.
good start. Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what else
I know in IU we quickly touched on what cost of living means for our students. And so really, really good ideas. Great discussion around taxes and insurance. It was blew my mind. It was great.
And they have to pick a certain job, don't they? And then
so they have to pick a certain profession
and
do research into that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing that started this week is we started tournament time again. It's back. It's actually been quite interesting tournament time, because we asked the kids to get into groups, which took a little bit of effort, didn't it? So we stipulated that they needed to be in groups of 4 to 6, and there couldn't be more than 3 people in a group that had already been in a team together, and it proved to be quite a challenge, one that required a bit of negotiation. It required a few people to really step up to the plate and kind of decide that they were going to lead the move and break out of certain social groups. And on the 4th attempt to do it, we managed to settle into some groups, which was fantastic. And yeah, we got started. We started that this
Wednesday.
week, which was fantastic. Yeah. Really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, great time.
It's going to be something that we keep doing this year. It's proved to be a great little social thing that we do with the kids. And I think that's all of the updates for week 3.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.